Okay, well done everybody for all of your brilliant dancing. We're going to finish with a cool down, which we should always do at the end of any session just to make sure that the muscles have a chance to recover. It also helps them get stronger and it will stop you getting stiff the next day. So Rosa's going to show us a little sequence that we're going to do together in a minute, but I'm just going to teach you a couple of the stretches that we're going to do before we start. So first of all, we're going to come forwards on the chair and with the feet hip width apart again, lengthening up through the spine and just using the tummies. We're going to just reach out with one foot. So you've got one bent leg and one straight leg, and you want to make the foot of the straight leg nice and floppy. Then we're going to place the hands on the bent leg. And we're going to reach up out of the hip, so we're going to really stretch the spine upwards before we hinge forwards with a lovely straight back. You want to try and relax the shoulders and lengthen through the neck so that you're not looking up towards the ceiling. And then you want to just breathe into that stretch. And where you should feel the stretch is in the back of the thigh. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to feel the stretch. If you can't feel anything, what you need to do is come back up and readjust that position so that the back is really straight. You might also feel the stretch coming up into your hips and lower back a little bit. Then we're going to straighten up through the backs, and leaving that foot out, we're going to pull the toes towards us so that you just feel a stretch going down through the bottom of the leg now, so through the calf. Try and relax the toes if you can so that they're not gripping. And then we're just going to bring the feet back in. We're just going to try the same thing on the other side. So we're going to transfer the arms to the bent leg. We're going to stretch out one foot. We're going to lift up out of the hips and hinge forward with that lovely straight back and relaxed long neck. Just taking a couple of breaths in this position. The more that you can relax into all of these stretches, the better. And then we're going to sit up and pull the toes towards us so that you can feel the stretch through the calf. And then we're going to step the feet back together. The next stretch that we're going to do with Rosa is a stretch for the chest. So we're going to take both of our hands out to the side and we're just going to hold onto the back of the chair. And then we're just going to gently squeeze the shoulder blades together so that you feel the chest and the front of the shoulders opening. What you need to be careful of in this position is that the back doesn't start arching and you're not sticking the chest out. So the way to protect yourself from that happening is to really pull in the tummy muscles so that the back stays nice and straight. Then we're going to bring the hands down and we're going to do a couple more stretches. So one is for the top of the arms. So we're going to lift up with one hand and place it on the same shoulder blade. You can use the other hand to support the arm if you like. And then what you're trying to do is just gently lift the elbow up towards the ceiling and walk the fingertips down the back. So if I just turn to the side to show you for a minute, I'm just trying to walk those fingertips a little bit further down the back so that you're feeling the stretch through the back of the arm. Then we're going to bring that hand down and we're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to reach up, we're going to support with the other hand and gently try and walk those fingertips down the back. Try and relax also through the shoulders. So if you're pulling the shoulders up to the ears, you're not getting the right stretch and you're putting strain on the muscles. So try and pull the shoulder blades down if you can. And then we're going to release down. And then the final stretch that we're going to do is a little bit like in the warm-up. We're going to take a little side bend down to one side and then we're going to reach the arm up and over. If you like, you can use that supporting hand just to hold onto the chair and you will feel that lovely stretch all the way down the side of the torso. Then we're going to straighten back up. We're going to do the same on the other side. And again, just as in the chest stretch, what you're trying to do is pull the tummy muscles in so that you're not putting any strain through the lower back. And then we're going to bring that hand back down. And now we're going to follow Rosa in a lovely, relaxing cool down sequence.
Okay, sitting nice and tall. We're going to start with some steps forward and back. And then take a nice circle for your shoulders, nice and slow. We're going to do our steps again, forward and back. And rolling. Now let's come into the leg stretch. We're going to step 1 foot forward, heel on the ground, hands on the other leg, lengthen through the spine. Gently leaning forward, keeping that leg through your spine. Holding that for a moment. And then coming up. And now flexing the foot so we get into the back of the leg and the calf. And then taking that leg gentle in. Good. And we're going to change sides. Step the other foot forward. And hands on the bent leg. Lengthen up. And leaning forward. Keep breathing here. And slowly take your spine back up. And then we're going to flex the foot. Relaxing the toes. And then taking that leg in. We're going to do again a step. And circle the shoulders. And once more like that. Step forward. And circle the shoulders. And we're going to come into our chest stretch. Take a hold of the back of the chair. Pull your tummy in. And then squeezing the shoulder blades. Opening the chest. And then slowly releasing that. Taking our upper arm stretch. Reaching one hand up. Fingertips walk down. Support with your other arm if you like. Lift the elbow up. And relax down. Change sides. Sweep the other arm up. Supporting with the other hand. Shoulders drop down here. And take it down. Side reach. And back. And changing sides. Reaching over and up. Good. And ease. Very nice. Okay, let's just, without the music, finish by brushing along our legs, reaching up. And then we're going to take a nice big opening for the arms. And then we're going to take one arm in like you would reach to cuddle yourself, taking the other one. And then we're going to brush up along our chest to reach and open the arms. And then once more just crossing the arms like you'd give yourself a little cuddle. Let's give ourselves a little squeeze and a little pat for a great work that we've done. So well done everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today.